My name's Giovanders. Welcome back to Hardcore Minecraft. Today's episode, I'm going to be starting on an iron farm. Finally. I'm finally going to get started on an iron farm. Well, I just got all of my furnaces set up to be smelted, so I'm going to be doing a whole bunch of smelting while I'm creating the iron farm, which is going to be really good. It's multitasking. Multitasking is the smartest way to do things. Well, I did some testing in my redstone world, and I found out that an iron farm works above an iron hole. A villager slave hole. I can just put this above here, and it'll be perfect, because it's where exactly I need it.
A few moments later.
I farmed out. I mined out a little bit of an area over here. This is like kind of a basic area for the iron farm. This is like the collection chamber. I watched Waddle's version of an iron farm, and he said it doesn't require any name tag, and it doesn't require any special type of zombie wearing a helmet, and he pretty much just put him in a boat, which is really nice. And I don't know if I'm going to do a time lapse or not, but I'm going to plan as if I am, in case I feel like I should, because I don't know if this is going to end up being a time lapse, but it very well might, it very well possibly might not. But essentially what I'm going to do now is I'm going to mine up 20 blocks, and then call one edge over here somewhere, whichever edge, to the actual iron farm section. And then I'll gotta make sure that all the everything doesn't spawn how I don't want it to. And I'm also probably gonna have like a little staircase coming out on the outside. And I might even collect some sand and smelt it down and put some glass in all over here so I can see all of the guys fall down and become dead, which will be fantastic.
What follows is a brief construction montage. We hope you enjoyed this brief construction montage.
Well, I've done quite a bit of mining here, not a whole bunch, but enough for the most part. I'm gonna go into my redstone world and check my notes and see how to make this thing, because I am currently blanking. So, but this is like the center point right here, so that's important. There'll be a zombie somewhere over here pretty soon.
Later, in the void.
Okay, this is what I got from my notes right here. And it looks like right next to the path, the chamber, there will be a zombie. And then a whole bunch of glass. I need to get some glass and then set everything up. So a zombie will sit right there. And these are the 3 chambers for the villagers. And I'm going to need 1 piston for this design. And I'll show you why later. And that means I need some more redstone so I can have a torch to actually power the piston. And I only have 21 sand, which is a huge issue. Which means I need to go out and collect more sand, because I need more sand than what I have. I want to smelt the sand, and I love having lava because, like, it doesn't matter how much I put in there, because I have a fully operational lava generator. I mean, it's not like all the way over here, but by the end of the day, if I get the iron generator working, it'll be perfect. This will be easily completed. But right now, my mission is sand, because I need lots of sand for this to work. And everything I'm going to touch today is going to be an ugly mess. Just like everybody in Power. They're all an ugly mess. That's what happens when you get old.
Damn!
Well, that was quite a bit of sand right here, and now this is an ugly hole. Just like what happens when you give birth. Not that I would know. I've now come back to the base with like 4 and like whatever fraction that would be, 20 out of 64. I don't want to do that math right now, as it's 5/16, so I already did it in my head. Quick maths.
Quick maths!
Well, I got all of that sand up and smelting now, and I have 21 sand glass from before. I wonder if I had glass earlier. I definitely had leftover glass, so I could have just used this from the start. I can place 2 blocks of glass right there, and I gotta right about into here. And now is the trickiest part. I gotta find me a zombie, get him all the way up here without him harming any of the villagers, and then get him to get inside the boat. So I'm thinking the easiest way to do this is go up to the surface. What floor am I at? I'm at 84, so I'm like 20 blocks away from the top. So I think it's probably best for me to go up to the top, find a zombie while it's night, bring him down here, do the thing, get him to go inside of here. I'm going to need some of this mined out too. I mined out some over here just so that when I need to escape, I can escape without having the zombie hit me. Well, here's a cave. I might be able to get the zombie out of this cave if I don't place down any torches. That's a zombie. Dude, we're in luck. This is like super lucky. Yep, he's even a villager too. You're going to be terrorizing your future friends for the rest of your life. You have a new job. Well, my friend just called me, and he wanted me to pick up some coffee, but I'm gonna finish this video first, and then I'll go ahead and do that. I told him that. And now I need a piston, because you can't place a block right there, and you need a piston to do it. Well, there's a reason why I put water down, though. It's just so I could jump down, but it was mainly in case if I accidentally fell down, I would have a safety measure, because 21 blocks is a death sentence. I got the piston and the torch. So what Waddles did is that he placed a piston, ow, he hit me, right there, and you power it, bam! And now there's a block right there, how it needs to be. Now there's another glass block and the piston, bam! It's done! Everything's fantastic. And now we just need to cage him up, and, well, hopefully he'll stop attacking me now, whenever I get close by. Yeah, he can't even attack me right now. But he's not going to despawn because he's in a boat, and he's not going to die from fire because there's blocks above him. Well, I placed down some of the glass. Now I need to get 3 beds, and then hopefully there's villagers inside the villager breeder, or this is not going to be done today. Now I'm going to go to a village, and I'm going to find 3 beds and come back with them. Now in the village, I set on fire last episode. I didn't set on fire to these 2 buildings, but those buildings over there next to the nether portal that deserve to be on fire are especially on fire. And I didn't start the fire initially.
Really?
I just started more fires after the first fire started. And I'll prove it too. Right here is lava. And that's why this part right here started getting on fire yesterday while I was in the middle. Not yesterday, but last week while I was recording. Well, it's a good thing this bed didn't get broken, because I need it. And I'm dyeing it light gray because it shouldn't be white. No bed should ever be white. That's one of those bed colors you cannot use. If you use white for a bed in Minecraft, you are committing a crime.
Right.
Same thing with yellow beds. You can't have yellow beds either. They're wrong. Oh, look at that. There was a cow that burned on fire to death. And now I'm going to eat them. Another light gray bed because yellow is not okay to use. It's funny how just the bed in his room didn't get burned to a crisp. Just the bed and the blocks below it. But in this one, the blocks below this bed definitely burnt. But the bed's fine. Now we got a red bed because that's what kind of flowers around. That wasn't yellow or another gray one. I don't want to use the blue flowers because I like these blue beds. I can't give like a high quality bed to a slave. Well, my villager breeder hasn't produced any more villagers. So that probably means that we're not going to be able to get any more slaves or get the iron farm finished today. It's not going to be finished today.
Disappointed!
But I can get most of it done, besides the slaves. Well, at least we got the most dangerous part done today. We got the zombie inside the hole. And there's all the beds, with the back one being the best one, because that's the back one. Oh gosh, I just got gravel fall on me. I did the run thing you're not supposed to do in Minecraft and mine straight up, because that's not what you're supposed to do at all. But I pretty much need like a square mined out now for all of this. For the chamber that the iron golem spawns in. For some reason I have a door, but I really don't need it. It didn't drop down the hole like I wanted it to. But I really don't need it, so it's just gonna go down into the hole. That's fantastic mining something with having hoppers down below, because you don't really have to worry about your drops or your inventory getting filled up. So I realized I started mining in exactly the wrong area. I didn't need to mine out this section, I needed to mine out this one right here. And everything inside of it. But you look at that, the zombie picked up some cobblestone. Now he can threaten all the villagers with stone. He's gonna toss stones at them. He's gonna stone all of the other villagers to death. Well, I finished the mining upwards, so this is exactly as much. Well, I need to mine out that little bit right there. But this is exactly as much as I needed mined out. And, well, there's gonna be a platform like right over here. So there's that I'm going to have to put in. But there's also some of this removed over here that didn't really need to be because of the gravel. And the gravel just kind of fell and kind of like let it happen. But because I want to be nice and fancy and I have the materials to do so, I'm going to start using bricks. 4 stacks of smooth stone for 4 stacks of bricks. And I'm also going to need some stairs. And I'm going to need some walls. And I think that's probably more than enough walls. I know I need exactly 3 stairs, but this should be enough. For the walls. I'm also going to fill up all of the glass as well. And you're probably thinking why it's going to be harder to get the villagers in here. But the way our water showed me how to move villagers around was literally just placing a tool, a workstation down, and they will just pop right into the hole and be stuck. And I didn't bring enough glass with me. But that's fine. It's whatever. Now, water showed us placing a 3x3 down right here, but I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be stairs right here. So, I think he might have changed them out later. But he pretty much had that 3x3 right there just so that the zombie wouldn't burn to death. Because if you have this much shade around him in the day, he will not die. And well, it kind of looks like I didn't mine out enough right over here. This entire wall line right here needs to be mined out. Because there's supposed to be walls that go up over here. I'm also going to fill in all of this over here. And just forget that there's coal right here. And I'm leaving a little bit of holes right here. Just so that the villagers have some place to plop into. When I get them up here. Oh no, I just fell in the hole. That's just not good. What do I do? Break the glass. Glass is broken. I broke glass.
Shame, 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 shame.
How am I supposed to get back up though? This is also another thing I gotta think about. It's like, how am I supposed to be up here? Because the villagers are also supposed to be able to get up here as well. And Waddle suggested that you put a 2x2 row of stackables so they can, like, pathfind up easily. Alright, it looks like everything is all good. It looks like everything will be fully operational, how it sits right now. I just need to get villagers into the holes where they will forever stay and have nightmares for the rest of their life. Well, they wake up and have a real-life nightmare right there. Now I'm going to get rid of the stairs so I can get a good screenshot. This is all the time I have for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please leave a like and comment down below. Comment if you think this iron farm is going to work above the slave hole. It'd be fantastic if you gave me a sandwich. And I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.